All right, good day, hi, and welcome. So I'm enjoying some indoor photography. Got my dog's chicken there. Um, I right now I got my 70 to 300 lens out, and I just have it macro mode there for the dramatic effect. Look at the barrel on that sucker, eh? And my subject today, he was cheap to hire. I don't have to pay him very much. So I got him. So what I've done, I'm approximately 10 feet ish, maybe a little more than 10 feet, maybe 10, 11 feet, 12 feet max, from little doodadder there to big barrel cannon over there. But little doodadder is actually being shot by not a Canon, but a Nikon Canon. And the goal here is to zoom. I use my both lenses. I use my 18 to 70 mil. Okay, this is a Nikkor lens, and it's a really good lens, this one. And sitting in that same spot with the same setup, what I did is I started out at 18, so the numbers will be, these are basically are prime lens numbers. So it'll be going from 18 to 24 to 35 to 50 to 70, and then from 70, 100, 135, 200, and then out to 300. Now the macro, I'm going to do the macro separate because whatever. But what I want you to make note of is the where this lens starts is at 70 mil. That's where that lens ends is at 70 mil. And what I want you to make a note of when you're looking at the 70s is the difference between a 70 to 300 70 millimeter and the 18 to 70 millimeter. I will be doing this outside, but it's that time of year where everything is just gray again. It's late March, but it's not quite nice enough out there to go do some really good outdoor photography, get you some fantastic. So we're not really going by the prettiness of our subject. We'll check out the prettiness of our subject. He's a pretty hooligan looking subject, and he comes all the way from New Zealand. This was carved in Rotorua, New Zealand. Pretty cool. So anyway, our little subject, he's done well. And this will give you an idea of zoom lens. Now, I was saying in a previous lens, because I'm just getting back into the photography thing again, and I was saying it'd be nice if they made a lens from 18 to 300 mil. Well, there are two lenses out there. There's one that's 18 to 300 mil by Nikon, but it's like a $900 lens, something like that. And then Tamron makes I think the longest focal length zoom lens. It's the most extreme zoom that you can get is 16 to 300 mil. Now, obviously, on zoom lenses, you're always giving up something. But the goal here is, I don't know if I would want to trade. It'd be nice to just go down to one lens as a walk-around lens, or as a travel lens, or whatever, or an extreme zoom lens. But I think you're giving up way too much to get that much zoom. So the two lens setup I got, I think, covers more than enough. Plus, it has the macro feature. It does every branch of it. It covers every angle of photography that you need to do. But in this here, we're just showing you, where me and my little partner over there, we're just showing you basically each focal length at 10 feet. So I already did it outside. Now I did it inside. So just so you can get an idea. And then when I'm outside again, I'll do things at about 50 feet. So you can see how your depth of field changes. So anyway, I'll show you the photos now.
All right, so this is my 18 to 70. This is 18 millimeter. Okay, and this might help you to, here comes 24 millimeter. This will help you to choose maybe what focal lengths you like too. Next one is 35. Okay, and then after 35, this is what's known as a prime lens. Standard lens is, here's 50, prime and standard. This is all in one lens though, but if you're going to seek out that. And here's 70. Now I want you to take note of the next 70 millimeter. This is the end of the 18 to 70 mil. Here starts the 70 to 300. Here we got 70 again. See the field of view changes a little bit, the picture angle. Now we're coming up to 100 millimeter. And again, this will help you. Here comes 135 millimeter. This might help you to just hunt down lenses, specific lenses. And then of course we got 200 coming up. And then finally we're going to end with 300 just coming up here. So maybe this might help you to pick different focal lengths different lenses or whatever. All right, so anyway, I'll leave it at that. So, yeah. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so just go over the pictures a few times and listen for the different focal lengths. Now, you're going to get a different perspective even if you have two lenses that are, say, both 35 or both 50 mil. They might have different picture angles, so you might want to look at all the details of field of view, the depth and stuff like that. So these are different focal lengths that'll give you different types of, results. So yeah, if you're going to be looking for a specific, say, 50 millimeter lens or something like that, maybe you like the view of a 70 millimeter for a portrait or telephoto or whatever. 70 is kind of the beginning of telephoto, if you ask me. Anyway, I'll leave it at that. There we go. Have a great day.